Peace, what up? This is Doc Blake with Ethereal TV, bringing you the 46th episode of The Last Piece to the Puzzle. The motto for me is silver, gold, and cryptos equals freedom because they are decentralized assets and they're going to play an important part in the immediate, the short term, and the long term futures. As you see my cover art today, hidden bull flag to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll be checking the price here in a second. We'll see if we're at the moon quite yet. But of course, I got to do some house clearing. Make sure you go check out the website. That's ethereal.com and purchase a copy of my cousin's book called Check This Out. It's about him going around the world, seeing ancient civilizations and bringing them to people's attention. Go browse the website. There's also other things to offer on this website, a lot of information, as well as you can purchase this book on Amazon.com. Inbox me if you want some merchandise. Basically all we have right now is a few t-shirts left, so let me know, holla at me. With that being said, let's get into the price action today, man. I'll give it a live refresh. Currently Bitcoin is at $10,471.36. Now I know, don't panic. Let me get through this episode. I'm going to try to keep it short. Ethereum is at $343.70. Polkadot is at $4.10. Man, that just got hammered today. I'm sure everybody's wishing they would have waited a little while, but hey, buy as these things go down. When you see 13% and above in the red, that's a good time for buying any token that you think is going to be worth a lot more than its current value in the future. So don't let these things deter you when you buy the dip and then it takes a dip. That's just part of crypto. It happens to the best of us. Uniswap is all the way down at $4.34. Woo! Big shout out to myself because I sold at higher than this price. About $1 high was my lowest sell point, about $5.30. That's when I first sold some. So the fact that it's at $4.34, got to give everybody a round of applause who had a little bit of strong hands and some faith in Uniswap that it was going to go up right after they dropped it. I don't know why people were so kind of bearish and trying to get rid of it extremely quick. Compound is getting hammered all the way down to $129.80. And where is Theta? Theta is holding strong. So remember I said this, Theta did not take a hit like everything else. Theta is actually broke its all-time high within the last couple days, and now it's looking to do it again in all this red in the market. So I don't know what's going on with Theta, but something big is coming up. There's a lot of unsurety in the markets right now. Obviously, if you've been watching the stock market, gold, silver, it's amazing how everything just drops at once. I mean, can the markets get any more manipulated? Can they get any more controlled? This is the most evidence that we've ever seen that there's one algorithm or one operating system that is controlling the price of everything. And I think the times of that is up. This is them trying to milk the USD for everything that it has. So do not panic, people. Let me show you the hidden bull flag that I found in the long-term charts. I've learned in my I've known about Bitcoin since 2012, but I've been actively investing or trading or whatever, or dollar cost averaging since for about 2 years now. And believe me, I've had my ups and downs. I had my I can't believe it days, and I had my I can't believe it days. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've had both of those types of days throughout this time frame, and this is nothing. They're trying to cause people to panic. They want people to fear. Let's remember, all of these markets are controlled. Understand the most important thing. Bitcoin has value off of its creation, the technology, the use case, the brilliantness, the light bulb. That's how you got to look at it. we're in some crazy markets right now where these rich guys and the governments, they want to control everything. They want to leave people as broke as they possibly can. So please have strong hands. You did not come this far to bail out now. I mean, just know things like that. I'm prepared for anything. That's how I keep it. That's why I tell people to kind of diversify into things like precious metals. As you see, when they get hit, it's like nothing. They get hit $1 or $2, and people act like it's the end of the world. That's the beauty in having precious metals, because it's not a speculative asset like people call Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin has proven itself to me, it's still, a lot of people say it's unproven to the whole world. So that's why we see these fluctuations. And you better believe that when these prices drop like this, the big guys, the big dogs, the PayPals, the MicroStrategies, the JP Morgans, who just got hit with a mega charge, and him and his whole banking posse, they're the ones that are buying the dips. They're the ones that are causing the fluctuations, the whales, as they say. This is nothing, so do not panic. With that being said, matter of fact, let me give you precious metals real quick. Gold took a big hit, down $33 today, $1,924.49, and silver is only down $1.72 at $25. Like I said, they can do anything with these prices. It's just a digital number that is that's represented on a screen. Do not get tied into these things. Know what has value in this world. Silver is the most conductive metal on the planet, so much so that every metal is measured from silver. So these prices are a fraud. The US dollars are fraud. I've been calling everybody out for a minute now. The banks are a fraud. They can come see me. It's all bogus. We're in a bogus system. That's why I hold my assets right now fearlessly. I laugh at the games, these shenanigans that are being played. They're talking about too. We're going to get into this article slightly as well. I'm just going to show you really the craziness that happened in the banking sector today. You're talking about $2 trillion for over, and you know it's a lot more than that. That's just what they're going to tell us. That's been given to help these criminals maneuver money throughout the U.S. These are U.S. banks that have been helping these criminals move trillions in dollars. I mean, big time criminals. So we'll see what's the consequence for the bank's actions. But yeah, let me show you guys this really. This is my chart that I created. You really have to zoom out. Right now, you see this crazy red dump right here. This was the Corona dump. So if you really zoom in on this particular section and you look at these trend lines, these two green trend lines, you see kind of where we're at in the grand scheme of things. So I would say we can come all the way back down to 9.7, even a little bit lower, and still be potentially in a good market, in my opinion, and potentially still going up. We all know that everything resides right now on Uncle Scam printing more money and telling people that they're going to print more money, not doing it behind closed doors, but you know, actually adjusting the balance sheet of the Federal Reserve. That's what matters right now, because for some reason everybody wants to go back into USD because people are consumers, and the USD is the easiest way to spend your money, to consume more and more. Like, we haven't consumed enough as humans, so we need to put all our money back into USD so we can go out and consume more things that we probably do not need. So my point is be patient. Do not get shaken out by these whales. Work your ass off, study. You know what I mean? If you have to make ends meet, but try to have strong hands throughout this madness, because 2020 has been filled with nothing but madness. So as you see, people are like, well, you're looking at this like, where's the bull flag? I don't see, there's no bull flag. Well, watch this. Watch this. You'll see it start to form right in front of your eyes. Now, yeah, you can say it's really too slanted, but let me zoom out more, and you see how it starts to straighten up. And this, ladies and gentlemen, to me, if you look at from this red line from the top to the bottom, this looks like to me a giant bull flag. And the breakout point for me, I look at around October 19th, October 20th. For a big break somewhere around there in between now and then. And that doesn't mean that it has to break up. but this does look bullish. This flag formation looks bullish to me on the long term. I'm on the daily because I have patience. People are looking at like the 10-second chart, the 20-second chart, the 30-second chart. You have to zoom in. If you're looking on those charts, you probably got in too late. You did not buy in at a position of strength. This year, Bitcoin was all the way down to $3,000, $4,000. You could have been buying all that time. Now people want to buy at 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. When it drops, they get mad. But remember, to me, it's simple. Do not really pay attention to the USD. All you need to know is you need the dollar cost average, generate as much USD as possible, and only put what you can afford into Bitcoin. That's all you need to do right now. Don't even act like it's not even there. Don't look at your portfolio every day, even though I do, but I can take it. I've been through it. I've been in the ups and downs. So, all you got to do is follow the basic principles of Bitcoin and you're going to be just fine. Like I said, the price can go all the way down to $1,000. That means nothing. You're talking about digital numbers that these big guys, these bankers, these governments can adjust the numbers to look like and represent anything they want. Just like when people cook the books at the bank, when people are hiring accountants to cook their books because they don't want to show their real losses and gains through a year, or most of the time their real losses, or for whatever reason, maybe not even their real gains. So here's the chart that I'm looking at. I think it's really bullish for the long term because more based on Bitcoin's fundamentals, but also if you look at the TA and you're looking at it and doing it right long term, in my opinion, it's a win-win. Just be patient, have strong hands, do not pay attention to this nonsense going on in the markets. You see they do whatever they want. The price is not, it's beyond manipulated. This is not whale manipulation. This price action is, you're seeing a struggle between governments. You're seeing a struggle between power. You're seeing a struggle between rich and poor. Why do you think it's by accident a stimulus check, a stimulus package hasn't got done yet? I just seen that in the new offer that Nancy Pelosi tried to take out the bailout for the farmers. Like, that the Republican, it's funny, they do little things to try to prolong this stimulus until after the election, because that's their best way to get Trump out. And remember, I do not vote. I just pay attention to what's going on. It's clear and obvious why they don't want to get a stimulus package done, because it's 2 months, not even that, basically, before the presidential election. So if they can not get a bailout before the presidential election, make the markets look crazy, drop the stock market, that's the Democrats' best way to get Trump out. You know what I'm saying? And the Republicans' best way to keep Trump in is to stimulate the economy in the ways that they want to. Because let's remember, they don't want to bail out the states. They just want to bail out the things that they want to, and the Democrats want to bail out what they want to, and they cannot get along. So don't look for a bailout soon, but that means nothing. If the markets drop, look, I think Bitcoin is going to bounce from this anyway, but I'm just giving you the worst case scenario. But as you saw, everything dropped today. The stock market, gold, silver, everything dropped today. It's amazing how everything can drop at once. Like, who is controlling this narrative? Like, they should be ashamed of themselves. We should be ashamed to have regulation, and they allow this nonsense to happen. It literally blows my mind. It frustrates me. It's just limitless frustration to be a little person in this world, to be a little player and to have to endure all the shenanigans. And it's like nobody wakes up to it. No normal people damn near know what's going on in these markets. They don't care. All they know is they need more money because they need to consume more. They need more USD because they need more consumption. Okay, and I'm sorry to make it sound like that, but that's how I feel. That's why people want USD, because they like to consume. We don't save. You know what I mean? So no wonder in any little hiccup, and like I said, you can't even believe it now. Who knows if people actually are running back into cash? Who really knows if people are selling their silver or selling their gold? Did you sell your Bitcoin? Did you sell your cryptos today? Doesn't matter. They have derivatives that carry out, that execute the order books to make it look like whatever they want. It's the biggest fraud in humanity. It's the biggest fraud ever to be done. like, what level of evil exists on this planet truly boggles my mind to this day. This is why I do what I do. I'm out for the gusto. I'm out for heads. I mean, dead up, man. Like, I'm out to expose this fraud for once and for all, and we can get on and enjoy the fruits of people's labor, the beautifulness of planet Earth. But these things must get exposed first. So here's an article on CBS News that says U.S. banks handled trillions of dollars in suspicious transaction, report says. A congressional investigation into the 2016 U.S. presidential election has unearthed evidence that major banks processed $2 trillion in transactions despite suspecting they were connected to illegal activity. And they want to talk about Bitcoin doing illegal activity. Bitcoin doesn't even have $1 trillion market cap. And you're talking about a few banks that did $2 trillion in suspicious activity. Come on, man. Like, and y'all want me to go on in this world acting like everything is peaches and cream? I can't because things like this frustrate me to no avail, and nobody says anything about it. So you're hearing me say some shit about it. This is ridiculous. They must be taken down, and this is the way to do it. Letting people know what's going on, letting people know that they create value out of thin air, letting people know that the banks and your government has been stealing from you since they were created, and it's continuously going on. Nobody does a thing about it, and we pay our regulators large amounts of tax money to regulate absolutely nothing. They regulate absolutely nothing. And now all of a sudden, oh look, let's blame it on the banks now. Oh, it's such a good job to be a fucking regulator in the United States of America. Like, these people, man, wait till they meet me in person. I'm putting hands, I'm slapping faces. They already know who I am. So you better believe I don't give a fuck. I'm here to say what I gotta fucking say no matter what, man. So fuck them. Go check out my SoundCloud. I'm hyped today because this shit, it just pisses me off. Like, I can't live on a planet that allows shit like this to happen. And everybody acts like it's okay. No, it's not okay. You know what I mean? Like, at one point, you have to stand for something. You have to be willing to die for something. This is where I draw my line. And I think a lot of people are with me with guns, Bitcoin, crypto, gold, silver. Like, we are prepared for a flaming fury to go out in, guns a-blazing, Smiths and Wessons, Marsburgs, shotguns, 9mm, 40 calibers, rocket launchers. Like, let's go, man. Like, if it's time for war, let's just get it popping right now. Let's stop all the bullshit. I'm calling on my fucking spacecraft. I'm calling on my aliens. Let's get it popping. I have no fucking fear any of this bullshit. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Let's pop it. Y'all pop it off right, but the shenanigans are gonna fucking stop no matter what. This video will probably get taken down. I don't give a fuck. Let's get it popping. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut it right there. That's all I have to say today, man. This is your boy Doc Blake with a rant today, straight up. This shit is bullshit. $2 trillion. What do we pay our regulators for? Like, what do we pay y'all for to allow this much bullshit? And y'all got the nerve to want to give people speeding tickets. You want to make a motherfucker pay because they didn't have the money to get their car inspected or car registered. And you let these motherfucking bankers do this over $2 trillion, and you know it's more than that. You know it's more than that. Bullshit. Let's play the card game. Bullshit. I call your bluff. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. Bullshit. You're terrible people, and you will pay for all the lives that you fucking destroyed. Word up, son. Peace. This is your boy Doc Blake with the last piece of the puzzle. I'll see y'all.